In this video, I'm going to show you my essential cycling kit. I'm new to the sport, so I'm starting out with very little in terms of clothing. So I just got a bunch of new stuff and I want to show you what I chose because it was all very carefully considered to work in the range of conditions that I ride in, but also have all the colorways work together. So, I can mix and match and form several different combinations out of the stuff that I chose. So I'm going to show you all that, show you the weekend's training like I normally do, and that's what we're doing. Enjoy the video. I am proper stoked, man, to get all this stuff. Like, seriously, it's going to make a huge difference for myself and my training. Attacker did actually hook me up with this. I reached out to them. They were kind enough to work with me and send me some kits. So I want to thank them, and I'm psyched on it because I've always thought they were a sick brand, and it's Australian. They're out of Sydney, so we're supporting that. And yeah, basically when an opportunity like this comes up for me, I'm pretty picky. I want to use what I want to use. So something like this, it's rad. Like, it's a way for me to sort of, I guess, justify some of the time I spent on these videos too. So yeah, I'm pretty psyched. Like I said, it's going to make a huge difference. Like, when you're putting the hours in, you're on the bike every day, this kind of stuff, it matters because, you want a range of clothing that can handle a range of conditions. So whatever the weather is, you can get outside, get after it, and it's not holding your training back, especially when you don't have an indoor trainer like myself. So very stoked. Feeling fresh as hell in this new Attacker kit, not gonna lie. New kit, man, it's a good feeling, especially white socks. Just so fresh. But it is early in the morning. It's like about to tick 4:30, I think. I need to get going. I've been stuffing around, but gonna try and hit 100k today. Don't usually give myself a number like that as a goal, but haven't hit 3 digits like since I got back on the bike, so sort of be something fun. I think the longest ride I've done is about 100 miles, so it has been a minute though. So yeah, I need to get out there and make it happen. It's gonna feel probably pretty easy in this new kit. So I decided not to slack on the pace on this ride. It was somewhere between easy and tempo, just to sound out how that felt for me for a longer period of time. I'm definitely a feel person, coming from ultra running, long races, huge variance in terrain. The data is just not as useful. So you really have to rely on your instincts and your feel to pace. Data is definitely way more useful in cycling, I feel like. I don't have a power meter. I'd like to get one at some stage, but I do wear heart rate and pay attention to that. But at the same time, I'm still big on feel. I think cycling can really become a game of numbers. And if you focus too much on that number, you might just accept the number when potentially you could push harder. Espresso to finish. So I don't know if it was the new kit, the gels, the fact I shaved my legs. I don't know what was going on, man, but I felt crazy good on that ride. Kind of shocked how good I felt. Ended up having 2 of those gels and 1 bottle of just water. And yeah, I did rest yesterday and I ate a ton of food, so maybe that was it. Don't know, or maybe I'm just getting fitter, going from doing nothing for a long time. So, into consistent training, you expect to make some big gains quickly, and then obviously you plateau, but either way, it just feels good to go out and do a ride like that and feel strong. So pretty stoked. Want more? So to start with, got to look at the foundation of any kit, which is your shoes and your helmet. 2 super important pieces. But you got to work out what you're going to run so you can build the colorways of your clothing around that. For me, just having one helmet, one pair of shoes, I like all white, everything. I think it just, you can't go wrong. It goes with everything. It looks pro, looks fresh. You can't stuff that up. All black's the other option, but I think white looks way better personally. My helmet is a Cast Mojito. I've had it for quite a few years now. It's been a solid helmet. I've never had any issues with it. I think it looks decent. I wouldn't mind upgrading it at some point, but for now it's doing the job just fine. And then my shoes I got probably about a month ago. They're Shimano RC703s. A double boa, which is great. Shimano's just solid. You can't go too far wrong with it, to be honest. I think their shoes look really good just because they're nice and plain. And the only thing with them, I would say, is I think the sizing, I kind of screwed up a little bit. I couldn't get to a shop. I had to buy them online. So that is one thing with shoes. Try and get to a store, try a bunch on, get what fits the best because, your shoes are putting the power to the pedal. So pretty important. But other than that, the 703s have been great. So that's what I'm working with for shoes and helmet. So let's run through the clothing here. I'll show you what it looks like on, how it all works together. I went with a red and green color combo for the most part. Complementary colors, they always look good together. The red's quite bright, so keeps you visible on the road, which is always a good thing. This is the race long sleeve winter jersey. I've never had a long sleeve jersey before, so this is like a real luxury for me. I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest with you. But it's a heavier weight jersey, got a nice warm lining in it, and I'm pairing it up with this all-day insulated gilet here in black and green. And this combination, man, is just going to annihilate some cold mornings, and it will keep me super comfortable. A gilet is definitely an essential piece, I think. Very versatile. I use them all the time, and it's really sort of like where I start layering from after the jersey that I choose to wear. Grey smoke, all-day bib shorts, just a neutral colour that everything will go with. I really like the way that these look. This is the Ultra Plus Climbers jersey. This is my favourite jersey of the bunch. It just fits me really well. I really like the way that it looks. I actually got it in two colorways. This is the green glow. Again, keeping it bright and visible. But yeah, man, if you've got a build similar to mine, this jersey will probably work really well for you. Then I decided to mix it up and did some orange. This is the race jersey. Again, nice and bright and visible. Really like the fit on this. It's cut higher at the front. And I tend to favor these more sort of performance driven lines because they just work better for my body type in terms of fit. This is the race soft shell gilet in the eggshell colorway. Looks really good with the orange, so you can sort of see how everything kind of ties together color wise. Orange, it also goes with green. All this stuff also pairs with the grey bib shorts and looks good. These are the Ultra Plus Climber bibs. Premium bib short, super nice, man. They basically feel like you're wearing nothing. Really like the Ultra branding because I'm a washed up ultra runner and they just look sick. So something that I use all the time, is definitely essential for me, is my knee and arm warmers. If you've never seen these, they're like a sleeve. They have a fleece lining inside them. I ride 99% of the time early in the morning. So unless it's like, 15 degrees at 4:35 a.m., I'm heading out with my warmers on. And they're just a really versatile thing because you take your regular kit and you transform it into something that can handle a much wider range of conditions for little cost. Like, they're relatively inexpensive. I think a set might set you back like 120 bucks or something. They're easy to take off during your ride if you heat up, stash them in your jersey, great in the mountains, etc. You get a lot of mileage out of them for what they are. So I use mine all the time. They're definitely a must-have. So for sunglasses, I'm using the Oakley Sutro Light Sweep. I picked these up recently. I had a set of Jawbreakers and I can't find them anywhere. They were awesome though. But yeah, I got these. Just got a black lens, keep it neutral so it goes with everything. And yeah, I've been happy with them. I reckon they're a good looking pair of glasses. You don't necessarily need to have like a flash pair of sunglasses, but you do use them all the time. So, not a bad thing to invest in. Sunday's ride was very similar to Saturday, just a little bit shorter. Rode out on the same route. The wind was northerly all weekend, so I just did out and backs. I rode into the wind out towards the Victorian border, turned around and just let it push me home. But beautiful weather, man, all weekend, nice and warm. Just good days to be on the bike, man. It really is a privilege to be out there on such nice days like this, or any day for that matter. But I've got a couple of extra hours volume in this week compared to what I've been doing the several weeks previous, so that was nice. The legs were feeling decent. The coffee shop is on my way home, so yeah.
174 starters in the race. That is what the peloton has been.
Fighting for position as they come to.
Is a little bit in the hurt box here, so it is a nice spot to go here. Here is a little glimmer.
So this particular kit I got before everything else, so I wanted to try out sizing. I'm 185 centimeters tall, 63, 65 kilos around there, and size small fits me perfect. The sleeve length, the length of the bib shorts, spot on. Sometimes I find, given my height and being a size small, the shorts will ride up a little bit, but I haven't had that issue, so I'm stoked with that. I've probably put 10 hours in this kit now, and shorts have been super comfortable. They're the all-day bib shorts, so made for that all-day comfort. And obviously I don't have a ton of stuff to compare to, but from what I have used, these are definitely the most comfortable shorts that I've tried. And the jersey is the Ultra Plus Climbers jersey. It's like a mesh, lightweight, really breathable jersey, and it's been probably between 36 and 39 degrees here for the past 4 days, so this has been perfect. Got really good grippers on the sleeves so they don't ride up on me either. And yeah, man, been stoked with the fit, the comfort and performance on the bike. Gloves definitely rank high on essential items for me. I wear them every ride, even when the weather doesn't necessarily call for it. I like to have them on just to start my ride until I warm up, and then, you know, it's easy to peel them off, stash them in the jersey, whatever. So the gloves I use, I literally know nothing about them. I've had these gloves for so long and I don't even remember where I got them from, but they're seal skins. They say ADD stretch dry on them. That's about all I know. I did Google it. Seal skins are still around, but they have been amazing gloves, man. They just, like, often I just leave them on for the entire ride. Even as I do warm up, they just breathe really well. They work in the cold. Yeah, they've just been rad. They kind of remind me of like old school running gloves, like a gardening glove. Been working well for me for a long time. So they're my gloves. Attacker nice looking winter gloves. They're just not in stock at the minute. It is summer here in Australia, so I'll definitely check those out when they're available. So of course we got base layers. I feel like some people just don't wear them and some people do. Personally, I wear them on every ride. I just find it much more comfortable wearing one. So I decided to try out Attacker's short sleeve merino base layer. Really like it. I've worn it a few times now. I like the length of it. It's a little bit shorter, so I don't have to, you know, stuff it right down in my bib shorts. But I'm a huge fan of merino wool. I used to wear it a lot running. It just works so well as a base layer because, you know, when you're cold, it'll help keep you warm, but then as you heat up, it'll actually help regulate your body temperature. So it's perfect for your first layer. So to be honest, I could probably get away with this setup that I've shown you year round here where I live. I think deep winter, I'd probably want to add a rain jacket, but otherwise it's a pretty solid setup. And for reference, here where I live, winters, you know, low single digits in Celsius, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, so that's kind of the conditions that I'm dealing with. But yeah, I know it probably seems crazy to some people. Some people will get it, but you know, to put this much thought and effort into just what you wear on a bike, but that's just me, man. You look good, you feel good, you ride a little bit faster, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something I've always done is, you know, express myself through the way that I dress, something I enjoy, and I enjoy cycling, so it just carries over into that. And yeah, I think that's going to be the video. Had a lot of fun making this one. 4 videos in 4 weeks. I set that as a goal for myself, and we got it done. I think this will probably go up on Sunday, but stoked on that. I want to thank Attacker again for the opportunity, and that's about it. Buy me a coffee, link in the description if you want to support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. It goes a long way. That's all. Thank you. Have a good day.